Wow, welcome back to the Rhonda Effect podcast, intuitive guidance for executives and entrepreneurs. Today, I am in beautiful downtown Hamilton at the art gallery, and I'm here with my dear friend, Jan, and we are going to talk about how the direct sales industry, oh, hello, Jan!
Hey, Rhonda.
How the direct sales industry actually ignited our entrepreneurial journey. So, Jan,
Yes, Rhonda.
how long have you been an entrepreneur?
I'm going on 20 years, which is really hard to believe. But that entrepreneurial journey started as a direct seller with one question. But that was 20 years ago.
And what was that one question?
Do you want it? You should. What she said was, do you want to host a party? I said, okay. And then she called me and she said, you should do what I do.
Oh.
So you know what my question was?
Why?
No.
What
do you do? And the rest is history.
And that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, almost 20 years. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So have you always been in the direct sales industry, or did you stop? What happened during that 20 years?
Yeah, so it was the beginning. But Rhonda, what's really interesting for a lot of people is that if you don't have an entrepreneurial background, so someone in your family who's run a business or someone in your family who's started a business or leads a business, I didn't have any of that for context.
Okay.
So I didn't really understand what entrepreneurship was.
Okay.
And that's why I think for me becoming a direct seller first,
Yeah.
with like that one question of want to host a party, and it was like, sure. And then she said, you should do what I do. And I was like, what do you do? She said, well, I tell people how to cook. And that was the beginning. I've been out, I sort of was in the direct sales industry for 12 years.
Okay.
Then became a full-on entrepreneur. And then have jumped back in the direct sales industry with Sapology.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, it is just so cool because being an entrepreneur means that you have to trust your intuition, Rhonda.
Absolutely.
Because so many people say, oh, what you're doing won't work, or I tried that and it didn't work for me.
And there they go. Okay.
Okay.
Did you get them?
Yep. So intuition, like I really fully love what you share with people because I trusted that this woman saw something in me that maybe I didn't know was there.
Yes.
Because I hadn't unlocked that yet.
Yes.
And the thing she said to me was, I'll show you, I'll help you, just, show people what you cook every day. And I was like, okay. And she was the best mentor because I didn't see it in myself.
Yeah.
But she saw it in me.
Yeah.
What about you? When did you become an entrepreneur?
Oh, geez. I've always had that drive to do something on my own. As you know, or you may not know, I'm still in the corporate world, but I love being an entrepreneur as well. I've also joined with Sapology because their Heal Thyself line is just incredible, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
As you know.
Fabulous.
But I guess I started being an entrepreneur. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I don't even know how long.
Maybe has it been years? I was going to say probably about 15 years ago.
Yeah, about 15 years ago.
Because we met when it was early in my entrepreneurial direct sales days.
Yeah.
And I think we met because of food.
It was. And we still love each other because it's food.
Yeah, we did have a good lunch today, didn't we?
We did. We have a phenomenal lunch. What was it called?
It
was Vietnamese.
Indonesian flavors.
Yes, Indonesian. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jackson Square, or not Jackson Square, the Hamilton's Farmers Market.
Downtown Hamilton.
Oh,
yeah, so delicious.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good.
So that was a side note. We love food.
But you know what's so interesting about intuition, Rhonda, is I remember when my business had an opportunity to grow, Tasty Road Trips. Mm-hmm. And it was after COVID, and my gut was telling me that my business needed to grow in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I sort of shared about this lightly, I kept getting people saying, no,
Yeah.
Jan,
Yeah.
like that's not going to work, Jan.
Yeah.
I don't think you should do that, Jan. But in my heart and in my brain,
Yeah.
I knew people actually would love this different approach to going out on a food tour.
Absolutely.
And I trusted that.
Good for you.
And it was the best move I ever made.
Absolutely. I always say, trust your intuition. It will never steer you wrong. You may be a little bit unclear of where you are going, but that's okay. The path will unfold.
Oh, yeah.
But you need to take that first step regardless of what others think or say.
Yeah.
It's your internal guidance that is going to take you places, not
Right.
someone else's.
Yeah, that's so true, because sometimes people are so locked in fear
Absolutely.
that they don't want to try, so they think we shouldn't try because they would never do it. And you hear
That's
that all
right.
the time, right?
Oh,
People
yeah.
say like,
I wouldn't do that.
I would never do
I
that.
would never do it. Do you know how many people have said that to me? I would never go on stage, or I would never go in front of groups. I would never speak what you speak, Rhonda. And I'm like,
Right.
Oh my gosh, if I did what you didn't do,
Right.
Oh.
Right.
We wouldn't be here right now.
Right. I know. It's pretty cool. And going back to like when you're not circled by entrepreneurs, or you're not circled by those who would step outside of the box. They always call it, like I was in a box in corporate for many years. It was a wonderful place to be in at that time.
Absolutely.
But I started to feel I was growing out of that.
Yeah.
And to be able to be surrounded by people who think bigger, think differently, think intuitively, to say, how do you feel? What's the best choice for you at this time for your future self?
Absolutely. Always think outside the box.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for us to go.
I think, because we are at a conference,
We
right?
We are. So, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is a podcast, but if you are watching it on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends. Tell everybody about the Rhonda Effect podcast or YouTube channel. That's how we grow. And if you need specific guidance, if you have that intuitive hit, but you're just not sure, find me on Instagram. It's under my name, Rhonda.Arnott. Send me an email at igniteyourjourney1@gmail.com. And let's connect. Let's get that intuition ignited so you can walk your journey. Until next time. Okay. Sweat my arse off.
It's okay. Is
What
that
does it
good?
say?
You're about to leave the studio.
I can't even see. I think
Nope,
it says okay.
There's
Leave
something
studio.
red.